Welcome.
Welcome.
Well, it's Sunday, and I think the people should see what deer hunters get up to on any given Sunday.
Absolutely, not just shooters, we
yeah,
do other things too. So
yep. Bit of a hangout. We've got deer hot dogs for lunch.
Yep.
We've got some reloading, 3006.
We do.
Yeah. We've got brass tumbling away in the background there.
Yep.
And for dinner, Deer and Guiness Pies.
Perfect for a winter's kind of weathery day, isn't it?
Definitely. The weather's been rubbish lately, so it's time for some indoors action, and away we go.
Let me do the honours for you, and I just want to grab this meat for you, if that's okay. I'd like to feel it. I'd like to feel it, which is amazing. There we go.
Brilliant. All right, bite-sized chunks. That's all we're doing there. Nothing fancy. Any of these big sinewy sort of pieces we can get rid of. They just end up being tough. So I'll peel those away as we go.
Still takes my breath away every time, even though we've done this a million times, of just how pure this meat looks. You know, just fantastic.
It's a fantastic source of protein, isn't it? Just absolutely wonderful. You don't have to get every bit of silver skin, just most of it. Alright, and just literally bite-sized chunks. You don't want to be choking on it.
No, absolutely not. Especially when you're trying to impress, the other half or guests or whatever it is, and this is one to impress, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah, there's not much finesse in pie cooking, is there? It's all about that kind of home style, big chunks.
Yeah, definitely. If you had a cleaver here, you'd just
100%. Yep.
Go to town with it. All right, cool. They're just easier to slice up and they're smaller bits.
Yeah, right. Our next step. So we're looking at this beautiful chunk piece of venison now. So we're just going to get a bit of flour, just a bit of all-purpose self-raising, whatever you've got handy in the kitchen, in the pantry. Just going to coat the bottom of the plate. This is going to help with that salt and pepper beautiful mixture, and it's also going to help with thickening of that sauce once we start getting that gravy going. Salt and pepper mixture, a few cracks of each. Mix it up, just roughly. As you can probably hear the next generation of hunters in the room, just they're always up and about, aren't they? There we go, just like that. Just get this rolling through a little bit and just toss it through like you would with pretty much any other recipe you do with this type of cooking. Think of your, when you're doing your schnitzels, or even if you're a fish person and doing your fish, similar type of thing. And that's it, we're just going to coat these as we get through it. And then also go into a nice hot pan, a bit of olive oil, and we're going to brown these to flavour.
Yes, I can.
Come on, just go that way.
The chocolate one.
Nice and warm.
It's up with your sugar.
Alright, what we're after here is browning up small amounts of this at a time. We want a nice crust on the meat. Don't put the whole lot in. Browning away. Round two, Chich.
Round two is rather just after,
Yeah, we want the crust on it.
We do want a nice brown fry rather than that kind of steaming sensation, and that was a bit too
This
much.
leftover flour, salt and pepper, it's good to thicken up the sauce later. So we keep that.
Yep.
Alright. All this crusty stuff in the bottom of the pan, we want that. That is absolute gold.
It
That's
is
got
gold.
all the flavour in.
Yep.
In goes the veg. Onion. Yep. Carrot. Celery. Bacon.
Beautiful colours.
Yeah, definitely. That'll all reduce right down, won't it, Chich?
Absolutely, we're just looking to saute now slowly, just get that softening and getting the flavours middling together, and then away we go to the next step. The whole room is being engulfed in this smoky type of smell at the moment, isn't it? The aroma's just overpowering, but I love it. It's these homemade sausages that were just ripped off the pellet grill there, and they're smelling amazing.
Sausage king.
Yeah, the sausage king, absolutely.
We've done a DeerSchool class, you know exactly
Yeah,
what these are all about.
we've definitely fitted these in the past, that's for sure. This is a new variety actually. These are the classic venison with the good quality pork fat, but these are jalapeno and cheddar in these ones. We're just going to look at the slice just to make sure we've got a nice and they're looking fantastic, aren't they? We've of course got the
Look at the juice coming out.
yeah, it's coming out quite lovely at the moment, isn't it? We'll get a taste of this in a moment. I mean, wow. Cut that on there. Put that down the god. Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And this is, of course, we've got a couple of spare over there. It's going to be our lunch, Mexican style, with this lovely homemade broth we've made as well, which is going to complement the cheddar and jalapeno. So,
Mexican venison hot dog.
yeah.
Have you ever heard of one of those before?
No, I haven't, but hey, this is what we do, you know what I mean? This is what we do constantly. Look at that, the juice. It's dripped on my hand. Wow. I'm going to pick it up. Ooh. Love that. Oh shit, I'm good. I don't need this plate. Looks like a model.
Put more block on the top.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll put it right on. I'll put it on. Hot plate. Should we come together? Let's do it right there, I reckon. Just a smoky touch today.
You went smoky?
I went smoky.
Oh, clean.
Here you go. Go it.
Yeah, we do it. This is going to be messy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take mine. Right. Enjoy.
Oh, man.
Oh. Yeah, good. Yep.
Papa, I'm getting
Alright, so hopefully camera can see the colour. It's the colour that I'm going for here. Nice and dark. That's all sort of boiled down. You can see how much that veggie watered down,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. It's now time to reintroduce the meat, add the Guinness, and simmer away.
I was tempted, but I'll pour it all in.
I can say.
It's hard to describe the aromas coming out of that pot right now, but it's amazing.
Spare leftover flour we had before.
This looks like a wholesome kind of, you know, witchery type dish, doesn't it?
Mine. Did you eat?
Alright, so we're on the go slow. I think you've got the lid behind you there.
Yep.
We'll see you in a few hours.
Absolutely. See you later.
Right, mate, so while we were doing that cooking, we had this brass in the tumbler to try and clean it up a bit.
Yes.
Take a bit of pride in your brass.
Absolutely.
And we've just got that in plain old rice, don't we?
We do?
Yep.
It's looking good, isn't it?
It's only been in 2 hours, and that's looking pretty good.
Fantastic.
Generally overnight, but we've only got 1 day.
Absolutely. That's a bit of my fault, isn't it? Not getting here earlier, but it's. I think for a couple of hours, it's a great result.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're happy with that.
Yeah. And you're wearing gloves because of all the lead and chemicals and all that kind of stuff in there. It's a bit nasty, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
it is. Yep.
easier just to put a pair of gloves on. And away we go. We've got to fish all those out.
Let's do it.
What is it?
Kiddos make excellent reloading factory workers, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, Jacob, so we're going to put each one in here, upside down, like that. Can you do that? Yep. Let's get one in every hole.
You do it too.
Yep.
You help me.
Yep. I'll race you. How about that?
Mark, are you helping?
Yep. Well, if you've done a DeerSchool course, you'll know this room very, very well. It's also where we reload.
As we do, yeah. Another exciting day for us, isn't it? We like a reloading day.
Definitely. Good times, good conversation. Reloading.
Yes, we are.
Certainly are. Chich, I reckon we reload for many reasons, don't we? You run a 3006, certainly a very commercially available round.
Yes.
There's no excuse for having to reload for it. Certainly you can buy that in any shop anywhere, but we reload for the quality, don't we?
Absolutely. And we've also got that more of a personal touch, isn't it? You know, like we do everything
so.
from scratch and
Yeah,
being more closer to what we do and being
definitely.
part of the process.
Definitely. So what we're doing here, guys, is we are just simply neck sizing and removing the old primer. That's all we're doing at this stage. We found your rifle quite sensitive
Very much was.
the reloading process. I mean, what rifle do you have?
Venison 100 in stainless steel in 3006. So yeah, definitely a little bit more just to those different fluctuations you just didn't like. We had to work with it a little bit and we finally got the winning recipe, didn't we?
Yeah, and the issue with that was the dual ejector pins, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Most push feed rifles only have one, yours has two, and that made the head spacing very, 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 very sensitive. And we had a lot of grief last year, didn't we, until we solved it?
Yes.
Do you remember the difference?
I don't know if we could put our two fingers together to show the difference
It
of it.
was 0.2 of a millimetre, and that was the difference between a 50-50 fire rate and cycling perfectly, wasn't it?
It is now, yes, absolutely.
Right, but we figured out that trick, and away we go.
Yep. Looking good.
What are we up to now?
Just priming it actually. We've popped them out as we previously talked about, and just getting these fantastic quality go bang every time Bosnian primers on.
Bosnian primers. They know how to do a war, don't they?
They certainly do. They certainly do.
Alright, so that's the primer in the case there.
There we go, a few more left, and then
Yeah,
gets an exciting part.
nice one.
Yeah, it's just loosened up now, so it's just easily going in. I don't know what happened at the start there. Maybe just need a bit of glue or something, I don't know. But
Lube makes everything better.
yeah, like settling. So
All right, nice one. So, nice. We're all primed up.
We are primed up.
And I think the people are going to want to know the recipe, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you use?
Got the ADI Q209, and we've got 53.3 grams in here, which is what we found as the sweet spot.
Yep.
This recipe actually came from a recipe of one of your mates, didn't it?
It did, it did.
And it's...
Big shout out to Uncle Robbie.
Went down to the range and it worked an absolute treat.
It did. Bosnian primers, as we mentioned before.
Yep.
Never fail to go bang, do they?
No, they don't. No.
And what are we prosecuting these deer with?
I've stayed true to where it started with the interlocks, the horny interlocks, and they've shot really well, and results have been great, and a good bang for your buck projectile.
Definitely.
You know.
Definitely.
So.
Yep.
Excuse the pun. Yeah.
All right. What have we got to do next?
We need to fill these now. So we've just you've weighed these, haven't you? They're ready to go.
So this is all automatic. That's the RCBS Charge Master Light, I think it is.
Yep.
And we now fill these cases. It's all automatic, which is fantastic. We just put that on there and it'll load another one for us. Nice and consistent.
Absolutely. This won't take too long.
Yep.
Same thing. Half a turn, clockwise, you know.
Yeah. All right. What have we got going on now, Chidge?
Just the final piece now. Just cinching these little projectiles on, and away we go. They're looking pretty damn good, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with them. So we've probably mentioned it before, but it's feeling quite good to have your own, being part of the process from scratch, like we do with all our cooking and everything else that we do. And I'm taking out a sort of handcrafted, almost round for the next deer I shoot, which is amazing. So
Quite a satisfying thing, isn't it?
it is, absolutely it is. So more than anything else, it's the accuracy and performance, but it's also that wholesome feeling that you've done it yourself. So.
That little half turn he's doing there is just a little trick to help with run out or concentricity. Can't even spell that, I can barely say it.
We know it's good.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Alright, this pie mix has been in the fridge cooling down, and that is the secret to a really crispy pastry. You can't put a hot mix pastry into these pie tins and then bake it in the oven and expect a crispy result. It's all going to be quite soggy. So that's cool to touch and cooled right down. It's now time to lay out some pastry, fill these cups, and away we go. Cutting obviously in excess here because the pastry's got to fill the pie tin. If you cut it too close to the outside, it's going to fall short. disc. And our pastry on. Spin in a lovely Deer and Guiness mix. It smells good even cold. Another top tip with pies, just being careful not to overfill this. If you overfill it, this is all going to expand. When it cooks, your pie's going to burst and it's going to go everywhere. Don't fill it any more than that. Alright, this is the leftover sheet that we cut out before. I've sort of folded it in four. Kind of helps to have this a few layers deep. You only need this just as big as the pie tin on the outside. And that's going to seal the deal for us. Give us a nice thick and flaky top to it. So the old DeerSchool classic hunting knife is handy for many things. Deer and deer pies. Right. Here we go. Little trimming. I'll wet this slightly. It's going to help it stick. Let's work our way around pinching that edge. Couple of cuts in to vent the steam. Give that a quick egg wash and we're away. Brilliant. So just a straight egg in here. Nothing fancy. Mix. Wash. That's going to help that really golden sort of colour that we're looking for. Don't overdo it. You'll have this sort of eggy stuff along your pie and all that. You just want to just very lightly brush this on. And there we go. Into a hot oven. It's only going to need 15-20 minutes or so. Remember, the meat mix is already cooked. We just need to essentially cook the pastry.
Apologies in advance for the crack.
Here we go. There we have it. One Sambar Guiness Pie. Stunning.
The DeerSchool classic hunter knife is available online at DeerSchool.net.